Sister Wives Kody didn't know he was in terrible relationships with Christine, Janelle, and Mary. Sister Wives star Kody Brown looked back on his marriages to exes Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown, admitting that the relationships were only good for sex. "I was in terrible relationships but wasn't willing to discard them. Didn't want to discard them," Kody, 55, said in a confessional during the Sunday, October 20, episode of the TLC series. "I didn't even know I was in terrible relationships." He then said that people in bad relationships don't often know at the time. You just think you're in a normal relationship because all your friends have the same problem until you're in a normal relationship that has deep emotional intimacy instead of the butting heads. Kody continued, seemingly referring to his last remaining marriage to wife Robyn Brown. "Some people call it F and F, and the second word is fight, or F and F and the first word is fight." The patriarch continued while reflecting on his sex lives with his former wives. "That doesn't create intimacy, that just creates orgasms." Despite admitting that his marriages with Christine, 52, Janelle, 55, and Mary, 53, were all unhealthy, he said that his marriage with Mary was on the rocks ever since they tied the knot in 1990. "And how would I know that?" Kody continued about his first marriage. "Because I had such a better relationship with Janelle, with Christine, with Robyn, and Janelle and Christine didn't survive." The father of 18 added that he should have gotten out of the relationship 25 years ago, instead of remaining with Mary for over 30 years. Christine was the first of Kody's wives to leave him in November 2021, while Janelle followed suit in December 2022. Mary and Kody also sparked split rumors in December 2022, though didn't confirm their decision to separate until January 2023. In recent episodes, fans watched Mary ask the church to be released from her marriage to Kody. After the request was granted during the October 13 episode, Mary explained why she wanted to move forward with the process. "It's basically the equivalent of a divorce," Mary explained. "It was a very, very hard conversation. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I intended when I married Kody." She then noted that the spiritual ceiling of their relationship was still intact after she and Kody legally divorced in 2014 so that he could marry Robyn, 45. "When we marry, it is for eternity," the reality star continued. "That's the intention." After noting that she took her vows seriously, Mary explained that being released from the church meant that she and Kody were no longer kept together for eternity. She continued, "We are no longer married in any way, shape, or form." Mary added that she was granted the release on the grounds of abandonment, and she acknowledged that Kody wouldn't approve of the reasoning. Kody later reflected on the reasoning during the October 20 episode. "They said they'd give Mary a release, a divorce on account of abandonment, and I just don't believe that that's true at all. She was never abandoned," he insisted. Sister Wives spoilers. Are David Woolley and Kody Brown alike? Tony Padron believes so. Sister Wives spoilers reveal that Sister Wives star Tony Padron believes that David Woolley and Kody Brown are alike. What is the world would make anyone say such a thing? In a conversation with Christine Brown Woolley, Christine is sharing with the kids how much she likes David, and Tony suddenly reveals that he believes David and Kody are alike. Is Tony trying to start a fight with his mother-in-law? Sister Wives spoilers reveal that Tony's comments could have been considered fighting talk since Christine believes they are nothing alike. Christine separated from Kody in 2021 and hasn't looked back. As a matter of fact, Christine took her daughter Truly Brown and moved to Utah to get away from all the drama in Flagstaff, Arizona. Christine and David's wedding aired in a 2-night special on TLC at the end of season 18. However, we are just seeing their relationship unfold this season on Sister Wives. However, Tony's comparison was a bit off. Tony claims that both men are boomers, so they are alike. Tony talked about a lot of stuff Divide talked about didn't make sense to him, which sounds like Kody. However, Kody is not a boomer and David is. Sister Wives spoilers. Fans were furious with Tony Padron. After hearing Tony's explanation of Kody and David's similarities, fans were furious with Tony because it came abundantly clear why Kody likes him so much. Why would Tony not only disrespect Christine's relationship with David, but try to downplay her happiness as well? Views share their comments. Asterisk Tommy is so annoying. It's not funny to be irritating for the sake of being irritating. And to say he reminds him of Kody, who treated Christine like garbage, just to squash Christine's joy because he thinks it's funny, is very uncool. Asterisk Tommy is such a troll lol. I was glad to hear Truly's answer about David. Funny and they get along. Asterisk Tommy says anything for attention. He fits right in. Now Tommy has fans believing that he is the one who is more like Kody than David could ever be. Tommy either just doesn't think before he speaks or loves to stick his foot in his mouth, because so far he seems to be having to remove his foot quite often. Fans truly wonder what David would say to this comparison. Would David feel that Tommy was the least bit funny after knowing how Kody treated Christine? Should Tommy perhaps look at himself and see where he has picked up some of his words and actions? Maybe Tommy would do good to not act like Kody and think before he speaks. Sister Wives Kody Brown wants late father's Wyoming property? Does Sister Wives star Kody Brown want his late father's Wyoming property? He is currently struggling to figure out what to do with his own land, Coyote Pass. Furthermore, Kody's Flagstaff home has been taken off the market, so he may be looking for other options. Yet, why would his father, Wynn's ranch, stand out to him? Keep reading for more details. Does Kody Brown want late father's Wyoming property? It would seem that the Browns have been known for Utah, Las Vegas, and Flagstaff. Yet, they do have a history with Wyoming and have very much loved it. It has not hurt that Kody Brown's father, Wynn Brown's ranch, was located in Wyoming. More so, Kody's former second wife, Janelle Brown's mother, also became Wynn's second wife. Therefore, there was even more reason to spend time at the ranch with the children and take vacations. Wynn's homestead had been featured on Sister Wives, and it was sweet. Sadly, Wynn Brown passed in 2013, whereas Janelle's mother, Cheryl, passed in 2020. However, Kody's mother, Janelle Brown, is still alive and was at Garrison Brown's memorial service. Per Kody's nephew, many of Wynn's children still live on the ranch in trailers with their families. It was not left to Kody, though, so that could be a struggle. Mykelti Brown Padron shared that the ranch was left to Kody Brown's brother and his BIL. When Kody went to meet Mykelti's twins, he started talking about building a big home for her so she would be close by. That got fans thinking he was not talking about building a Coyote Pass. Was Kody thinking ahead to his late father's ranch in Wyoming, which already is suited for a large family? A Reddit thread was started based on this theory, with the OP saying this. When Kody was talking to Mykelti about living with him, he was describing wanting to own a lot of land with guest houses, a giant house with 1 million guest rooms so all his kids could come back and live by him. Is that not what Kody's dad's ranch was? Wynn Brown's ranch was essentially a space where they all worked together for a common good. Some have painted a negative picture of the life he was building, but Kody Brown was very similar. He has thrown the word patriarchy around enough to make Janelle Brown sick. Most of Kody's kids are not even speaking to him, so to get them to fall in line with living there would likely never happen. Lastly, Kody would have to obtain the ranch from its current owners, and that would take money. In any case, did Sister Wives fans agree that Kody has his sights set on his dad's property? The OG kids are never coming back. I think he's lost them forever. It doesn't matter where he lives or how many guest houses he builds. According to nephew Ben, the ranch had old beaten-down single-wide trailers for the wives and children to live in. Don't think it was much of a nice big compound. Kody wanted what his father had. Kody wanted to be someone his father respected. Wynn never really respected Kody. He saw his son for what he is.